Spinel is a good character, great even, and I know that isn't a hot take in any way, shape or form because man do you guys just adore her. And you know, I don't think I've gotta tell you why she's so great. But I will anyways, because of course I will. Spinel is a character designed from the start with appeal, which is the human ability to say, hey, I like that. Well, you could also say that about politics, but you get the idea. Her design is popping with charisma, she has giant eyes, stretchy arms that uses to make all sorts of gestures, she makes little foot sounds when walking, she's pretty lovable. It definitely helps that she's also animated differently from all the other characters from the show. It gives her an identity, one that is playful and childlike with all the funny smear frames that she has. And when your introduction song is as catchy as other Friends, you know you're in for something. However, too much cuteness can sometimes backfire. Depending on who you ask, the Watermelon Stevens are cute. I mean, I personally don't find the suicidal rituals they have very cute, but still, they have appealing design and behavior. And yet there's nothing really to them, they are just kinda there. That's when you need something relatable, something to make the audience at least care for your character. And Spinel for sure delivers there. A story about abandonment, where she's left alone for thousands of years under a false promise, not told by cheesy dialogue but a beautiful, devastating song. The garden scene cemented Spinel as a fan favorite because it made the fandom care about her, make it want her to find happiness, which, I mean, if you can achieve that, you've completely succeeded as a storyteller. But wait, I think I'm forgetting to talk about a small detail. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, Spinel is kind of a genocidal villain. That's like the first thing she does. Bring a world-ending injector to Earth and just let it run its course. Not only that, but she then resets Garnet, Amethyst and Pearl, which yeah, obviously is not as problematic as the injector, but for sure makes you feel kinda angry for her. Basically, you're supposed to defeat her, to root against her, and that's perfectly okay. I mean, there's a reason why villains exist in fiction. They are a good character role, but if you do make a villain, then it's gonna be very difficult to then make the audience go, hey, maybe this guy is good. That's why her backstory works so well, because it makes you empathize a lot with a character as messed up as her. But is it enough? Like, you have this character who is evil and stuff, then you explain why they're evil, and so the protagonist forgives it, the end. It feels a little unfinished. Which is why the movie doesn't end there. I bet you didn't see that one coming. Spinel eventually goes back to being a genocidal villain, back to being the final boss per se. However, the genius thing about it is that this time there's a different tone. She isn't the unlikable figure that needs to be taken down anymore. You know why she's doing what she does, because she's just hurt by her past experiences. So even if Steven has to defeat her, you also want him to make peace with her, because it wouldn't be fair to treat Spinel as nothing but the bad guy when she's a victim too. So essentially, the finale both makes her redemption feel more believable and presents a new form of conflict beyond the injector, an emotional conflict. And once again, if you can achieve that in your movie, you're a mastermind. I have a few more things to say about her, like how her inability to leave her past behind works as a parallel to Steven's inability to move forward, and how moving with the diamonds made for a healthy relationship that improved the lives of both sides. But I think I'll leave it here before the watch time percentage drops to unprecedented levels. I love Spinel, you probably do too. Goodbye.